Empathy can be described as the ability to feel and understand the emotions of others. People are aware of their feelings. However, it isn't easy to understand the feelings of others. A person who practices empathy is known as an empath. Empathy is important. It helps people to respond smoothly, communicate well, and maintains a stable relationship. It is an essential tool for the joint development of society. Greater empathy leads to helping and following kindness. Famous critic Roger Ebert described empathy in the films as the movies are like a machine that generates empathy. It lets you understand a little bit more about different hopes, aspirations, dreams, and fears. It helps us to identify with the people who are sharing this journey with us. Cinema is a medium that promotes empathy among its viewers. The audience connects with the characters. They feel happy in their victory and sorrow in their misery. Sanjay Leela Bansali, in his most controversial film, Padmaavat, filmed a sensitive Johar scene which was approximately 10 minutes long. In this video, we will learn how the director used filmmaking techniques and made the audience empathize with Rani Padmavati and the other women. But first, let's have scene begins with an opening wide shot that transitions to a wide shot of a burning fire, where the character, Rani Padmavati, is seen entering. It smoothly cuts to a wide shot of the crowd. The camera is trucking along with Padmavati, followed by an extremely wide shot. The camera is tracking the lead character. It transitions to a full shot. The crane follows the villain, Khilji, which cuts to a dirty mid-shot of a hand-printed cloth. It cuts to a static mid-shot of Rani, which is followed by a static cowboy shot. The next is a semi-full shot where the camera tracks backward and observes the crowd folding their hands, followed by a static extreme wide shot from which we can learn about the numerous women present. It cuts to a static mid-angle over the shoulder shot that transitions to a static mid-shot, which is shot from a lower angle. It cuts to a static wide-angle full shot that transitions to a static mid-angle close-up over the shoulder shot. The next sequence begins with a shallow close-up, which is followed by a static extreme wide shot that is captured from a high angle. It cuts to a dirty solo and shallow focus, low angle, mid shot, which continues to a mid close-up angle, cowboy shot, followed by another cowboy shot. The camera shifts from left to right. It is captured from a low angle and the background shows the hands of the present women. The next sequence begins from a static wide-angle full shot. It cuts to a high-angle single shot of Rani Padmavati moving, followed by a static extreme wide shot. In the next frame, the camera is slightly tilted and we see a shallow close-up of the hand-printed cloth which transitions to a tracking high-angle wide shot, which is followed by a static wide shot that cuts to a static shallow cowboy shot. The next frame starts with a moving semi-full shot. It cuts to an extreme wide angle, static overhead shot, which transitions to a static wide shot, followed by a dirty single static side angle semi-full shot. This cuts to a dirty single static front angle mid shot, followed by a static dirty single the semi close-up shot, which is captured from a low angle. The next frame begins from a static, dirty mid-shot. It cuts to a moving, dirty solo cowboy shot. It transitions to a wide, overhead, push-in sequence, which cuts to a push-in mid-shot that cuts to a single, shallow, high angle and moving shot. It cuts to a wide, crowded, moving shot, followed by a moving, semi-full shot. It transitions to a moving, wide, crowded shot that cuts to a static wide shot. The next frame is a side close-up that cuts to a single dirty solo cowboy shot. It is followed by the camera moving along with Khilji, which takes us to a blur, wide tracking shot that transitions to a wide full shot. Notice how Khilji's background is unclear. It is followed by a walking shot of Rani Padmavati from low to full. The next sequence begins with a single shallow moving side angle close-up shot that cuts to a static, wide-angled full shot. It transitions to a static mid-shot followed by a close mid-shot that ends with a static silhouette of Rani Padmavati moving towards the fire. By covering all the filmmaking tools, Sanjay Leela Bansali sought the empathy of the audience. He made us empathize with Rani Padmavati and other women's sacrifice for the protection of their honor, which was challenged by Khilji. In our day-to-day life, it is difficult to practice empathy, but not impossible. By molding ourselves, we can learn to be empathetic to ourselves and everyone around us. To sum it up, in the words of famous Hollywood actress Meryl Streep, the great gift of human beings is that we have the power of empathy.